This is turquoiseradio.com.
Hello and welcome to Turquoise Radio. In this short video, we're going to be taking a look in a little bit more detail at exactly how you can make money as a presenter on Turquoise Radio. By now, you've probably read our prospectus, but if you've not got a copy, please email us at info@turquoiseradio.com and we'll happily send one through. The brochure explains everything in a lot more detail, but to be honest, sometimes it's better to hear a real voice explaining things through. So let's have a look at the ways in which you can make money. There are 3 ways in which you can generate an income. The first, and probably the most lucrative, is to sell advertising or sponsorship on your own radio show. Now don't worry about the selling aspect of things, it's a lot easier than it sounds, and we'll go into this in more detail with you when we speak. The second way is to sell advertising throughout the rest of the week when you're not on air, and for this you'll not only earn a commission but a share of the overall revenue generated by everybody at the end of the week. Finally, the overall revenue share that I just mentioned. This will be a cumulative sum that we will share amongst all of the presenters, so you could even earn money if you don't sell any advertising yourself. So let's look at all of these in a little bit more detail. Selling advertising space on your own show is where you're going to make the most of your money. In actual fact, you'll earn a whopping 85% of all of the revenue that you generate. We charge a small 15% fee which covers the administration, bank charges, processing payments and so on. By charging this fee, we take away all of the work from you and deal with everything on your behalf, leaving you to deal with your clients and, more importantly, present your show. You just simply provide us with the details of the clients that you get on board, when they want to advertise, and leave the rest to us. But what does this mean in terms of money? Well, the rate card, the recommended retail price if you like, is $20 for every 20-second commercial that's played. We'll allow you up to 10 minutes of advertising per hour, usually broken down into 5 ad breaks, each one being 2 minutes long. So at $20 for each commercial, based on each commercial lasting 20 seconds, you'll generate an income of $60 per minute. So in your 10 minutes, that's $600. 85% of $600 means for every hour you can potentially earn a whopping $510. Of course, you're free to negotiate what you charge for your advertising, and to be fair, in the early days, especially while the station establishes itself, you'll probably want to use your discretion a little bit and offer deals that sound very attractive to potential advertisers. But even if you give massive discounts and sell, for example, 30 seconds of advertising for just $5, you will still generate $100 per hour, which means that you keep $85. That's not bad for an hour's work, and bearing in mind, that's giving away the advertising at rock bottom prices. Of course, in addition to advertising, you could also find a sponsor for your show, or a sponsor for each segment of your show, and charge a fee per sponsor, meaning that there's even more potential income. We'll talk to you in more detail about the best ways to market your airspace and how to make the maximum income as part of your initial induction and training. So, what about if you sell advertising for other shows? The truth is that effective radio advertising needs to be spread out across the week, so it's very likely that your clients will not only want to advertise on your show, but also take a general advertising package that spreads their message across the entire week in order for them to reach the biggest possible audience. This is going to mean no extra work for you, because by the time you've already found a business that wants to advertise, they'll probably want to spread their advertising out and appear at other times. So this really is just a natural added benefit. Nevertheless, any airspace that you sell that is not on your own show will result in you being rewarded with a fantastic 25% commission. We'll take our small 15% charge, and that leaves 60%, which will go into a big pot at the end of the week, which is what I'll move on to talk about now. your third way to generate an income. Whenever your advertisers choose to advertise at different times, and indeed when advertisers sourced from other presenters or even from our own sales team advertise throughout the week, we will pay 25% commission to the person who sold the advertising, and then we'll keep 15% as our fee. The other 60% will go into a pot and be split evenly between the presenters, and I'll break this down as follows. In 1 week there are 168 hours. Therefore, we'll split the pot of money, and at the end of the week it will end up as 168 sections, and for every hour that you are on air, you will receive one section of that pot. So, for example, if you broadcast 2 hours a day Monday to Friday, that means that you will get 10 shares of the weekly pot. Again, we'll explain this in a little bit more detail on the telephone, so send us an email and we'll have a chat. As you can see, there is a huge potential to make money with Turquoise Radio, and we would love to speak with you in more detail about your idea for a radio show and how we can help you get on the air. For more information, please email info@turquoiseradio.com. Thank you very much for watching. We look forward to speaking with you and hopefully working with you very soon.